Obviously you saw the little clips in the beginning, so you have a rough idea of what we're about to get into. But also I've been getting these moles slash scars. If you don't scrape your tongue, try it. Just try it. Baby, you're all I see. Baby, it's better than I did. Always and forever. Honestly, like, this is all I need now. This is enough. Okay. I filmed a introduction yesterday, so I'm gonna let you guys listen to that and then we'll come back and start the day. Usually don't do day vlogs. Like I said, I've been wanting to do the week of workouts, but it's always something. And this week it was the fact that I pushed myself way too hard on Sunday, and I genuinely could not do any leg movements up until now, and we're Wednesday, so this is the middle of the week, so there's no way I'm gonna do a whole week of workouts and start in the middle, but it's gonna come because I want to do it real bad, so it's gonna come, but it's not today. So I'm gonna break down a little bit more of why I look like this and why I will be looking like this all of June. So without further ado, I'm gonna let you go. Good morning, guys. So this video is going to be a little bit different than the other. Actually, that's a lie. As you know, it's bikini season. Summer is right around the corner. You saw a preview of that in my other video. I think it was like a summer prep video, but basically the only things that have changed is that I'm going to be leaving this country and going to a girls trip country, destination, place, area, trip, vacation. I'm leaving the beginning of July, so for the rest of this month of June I have been on some touch grass mode, and what I mean by that is like no lashes, no threading. Like, my nails are grown out. I'm not gonna redo them. If anything, I think I'm just gonna do a removal. Not in this video, but just in general. No wax. Not that I've been growing much hair, but no waxing. No, like, not even styling my hair this month. If it's not my natural hair, it's pretty much just nothing else. So I haven't been going out. I haven't been eating out as much as I'd like to. If it's a date, it's something else. Like, I'll put effort. But if it's like a hang, then nah. Just because I'm trying to like focus, I'm really trying to focus on being as minimal as I can and as stress-free, as like let loose, relax as I can before I like go crazy before the trip. So I'm gonna show you again my full body routine that I've been doing to prep for the summer body. But on top of that, I'm gonna be showing you guys what I eat in a day, which is different because I haven't done that in the other video. Oh, this is very on brand. So when it comes to food, the dietary changes I've done is the no sugar challenge, which has been killing me, you guys. I'm doing it like all June. Probably it's gonna seep into July. I will say the first 3 days I was really a bitch to everyone. I was not okay. It's always been a problem. But the thing is, there's no sweet treats in the house, so usually I would just make it. You know, I'd just bake whatever I want to eat, or I'd go and buy it. And not being able to fulfill that like free will of mine has really turned me into the worst type of person. I didn't think it would, you know? I love watching TikToks of people that talk about how they quit vaping. I've never picked up vape, and I've never been addicted to substance, but mine is sugar. Like, my vice, my problem, my biggest issue is sugar. I love a sweet treat. I can eat sugar. So I started slowly, but then at the end of May, like, I pushed crazy and I was eating a lot of sugar all the time, everywhere, all at once. And then to do that and then go cold turkey in June was like, oh yeah, you guys, my family, my friends, they kind of saw a very cold version of me. I wasn't being mean, but I was very quiet and cold because it's like, I haven't had any sugar. And ordering food with just water is something I've made a habit before, but there's some places where I just want a refresher or a lemonade or like a cocktail, just something to just. I usually have fibers first, so I always have like a morning smoothie. But even in that, I used to add a juice that was sweet so it could help. Now I've been having smoothies with water. There's just some things that you have to get used to. By the end of the month, I'll probably be at a different state and I'll be okay and happier with the situation that I put myself through. It's kind of cool being able to say no to the inner bitch in you, if that makes sense. Like whenever I woke up in a bad mood and I was like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I want to just have I just want to go back to doing whatever I want, saying yes to everything that I want. Whenever I would stop that right there and be like, no, it's still no, like we're not having an ice cream. Like, no, it sounds so stupid, but it's serious. Like, no, we're not having fries. No, we're not having an ice cream. No, 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 no. Or force yourself out of whatever it is that makes you most comfortable is really powerful, and it makes you kind of like have this little empowerment moment. I didn't think of it that way before. I used to just think of it like, oh, like here I am again suffering. It's like we all love the comfort of our own decisions, the comfort of whatever makes us happy, and then the discomfort that comes from change is something that no one can get you out of. No video, no, like, of course this video is supposed to motivate you and other videos motivated me and it's supposed to go around that way, but nothing or no one is able to get you out of the bed but you, if that makes sense. Problem is with consistencies, I always lose the direction whenever I decide to choose my own comfort first. I always used to miss the mark because I would always pick my own comfort and whatever makes me happy and joyous in the moment over a disciplinary thing that is actually in my betterment in the long run. You know what I mean? I don't like it, it doesn't feel comfortable. And then in the end, I just fall back into my lowest automatic way of being. So I wake up, I say, we're not doing sugar, and then I'm like, but I want an ice cream, and it's like, whatever, it's my life, and I get ice cream, and in the end, I'm like, oh, I'm happy I got to do what I want, but then it's like, here I am again, falling back, because you just can't control yourself, or you just can't say no to yourself, and it's pathetic, because, I'm sorry, it is. It's like, you can't even decide, you can't even stick to something that long. You know what I mean? Not being able to have self-control and continuing to let it slide, continuing to let it slide, continuing to let it slide. You just build a habit of just never putting yourself through some discomfort, even if it's to your betterment. And then in the end, you're just like, and I feel like with the 75 hard that I've been seeing people do, I guess one of the most accomplishing feelings in the end for them is not what they look like or where they've gotten. Of course, that's a big major part, but it's also they feel so proud that they were able to fight against that voice every day. They were able to like push past the discomfort every single day. They were able to like say no to themselves, and that's something I've always just didn't. I just never understood that. It's like, why am I saying no to myself? It's me, you know. But it's like, no, it's not. If that makes sense to anyone, you could elaborate in the comments. I'd love to hear your version of that. I know it's quoted, I think it's Mike Tyson, I'm not sure, but I definitely believe that if it's for your benefit, you have to do whatever you hate like you love it. So even like the no eating sugar, it's kind of like a reverse psychology. It's like, I love this journey. Even though I hate this part of it, I love the journey so bad. So I gotta do what I hate, like I love it. And same thing, like setting non-negotiables as a standard is crazy, because in my head, everything is negotiable. If I want to buy this purse, I can use some girl math to figure out why it makes sense for me to buy it, even though I don't have enough for it. Or if I've started a diet, I can trick myself into figuring out a way that I could cheat it, even though I started it like just yesterday, which is so, once again, it goes back to just leaning into comfort instead of discomfort, because, you know, it makes you feel better in the moment. But setting the standard as like a non-negotiable is different, because you really have to tell yourself every single day that it's non-negotiable. I don't know. Being motivated enough to start something is super easy. I just have to watch a YouTube video or a TikTok and I'm there. I'm motivated, I'm up, I'm there. But then the discipline to continue is insanely hard for me in the beginning. That's why I really had to be the coldest, meanest version of myself to myself. Short run, I was like upset, but long run, it's like, bro, you set a new standard for yourself and you're about to double down on that already. That's kind of crazy. Your brain's gonna be confused, then it's gonna adjust. It's not gonna adjust right away. It's definitely gonna be like, oh wow, like we're not about to have a burger right now. That's crazy. It's gonna definitely be confusing for your brain and your body to understand why the cravings aren't getting itched right away. If you're given at that part of the journey, you're never gonna make it. That's the mindset that I've been picking up towards this whole new journey. So I started the day with fibers per usual. I made a smoothie. I tried to use cranberry juice as ice cubes to help with the taste. It really didn't do much. The water, but yeah. I don't think this will ever change. It's just how I'm doing it now. It's a little bit different. But that was the first meal of the day. I did some stretches. I don't always do this. I don't want to cap. I'm gonna lie. I really don't always do this. I rarely do this. But it's just one of the things that I've been doing in June. Because if I'm gonna try and be consistent and have like all of these non-negotiables, I might as well practice it with the things that I have the hardest time being consistent in, which is also stretching. And I want to be someone that isn't going to be stiff by the age of 30. So I meal prep food for 3 days. I always feel like the food after the third day never tastes right. So I just stick to 3 days at a time. And since I'm in a calorie deficit, a lot of my foods are like super bland. I don't know how to explain it, but just not too much. And they kind of meet the goal, the approximate goal that I'm heading towards. And I always have my breakfast with lemon water. I just find it so refreshing. All the benefits of that are on the screen as well. But yeah, that's like the first full meal, if that makes sense. Shorts are from Navigation. My sports bra is from Nike. It's charcoal cover up from Aerie. And yeah, this is pretty much how I'm stepping out. The diet is working. I'm starting to feel a little bit more snatched, but those abs still need to poke through. I kind of need a big one this time because we got a water bottle, lip balm, these, lotion, these. I just finished the warm-up, which was like a light jog and lunges. It took around 5 minutes. And so now we're going straight into sprints. Sprint, walk, sprint, walk, sprint, walk. And after that, I'll just kind of keep you posted on how the rest of the workout goes. We're doing runs. Basically, it's interval. So I hope I'm not screaming. Oh my gosh. Basically, it's interval runs, which means I'm doing like 1 minute sprint, 1 minute walk, 1 minute jog, 1 minute sprint, 1 minute walk, 1 minute jog. I'm planning on being out here for about 30 minutes to an hour. Considering I'm doing a workout tonight, I don't want to be here for too long. But I feel like the workout tonight is going to be really, really light, really, really low key. So I might as well go hard on cardio. And yeah, hopefully the body gets together before the trip. And hopefully I can maintain this. Obviously right now I'm starting to hate running because it's been a while I haven't done it. So I'm really hating this. I'm really angry. I'm really annoyed. I'm always thirsty. But yeah, hopefully it gets better the more I do it. And I hope this camera doesn't overheat, because if I'm overheating, I really hope the camera doesn't overheat. I can see.
You should go under the things here to see better.
Wow, smart.
High five, I said. Last time I came here.
Okay, perfect. Hold on. Go lower. Hey, hey, perfect. Have a good day. Ow. Oh my God. Because I was going to say, if I ever wanted to buy a bike, you mean I can't put it in my car?
Okay, we made it.
We did. Okay. Hold on.
I don't think so. I don't think it's gonna close. Look.
Push it a little bit forward. Are we gonna put it in diagonal? Diagonal for real.
Okay, I think now it's okay.
Well, now it will close. Okay, period. Beautiful song. It's still lost. So this week's meal prep for lunch is pork tacos. I really like them. They're high in protein. It's really simple. It's just like pulled pork, barbecue style, and then I add Parmesan cheese, and then on top of that, lettuce. Of course, I'll make extras for meal prep, but I'll put the lettuce on the side so that I could warm up the tacos without warming up the lettuce. That's not even my favorite way of doing my tacos, especially the pulled pork ones. But there's a short that I made on how I make them, you know, back when I wasn't on the diet. But now, as you can see, all the food has to be as bland and flavorless. Not flavorless, it still has flavor. Like the barbecue sauce puts the flavor in, but it's low-cal, high protein, so I really can't zhuzh it up as much as I used to want to zhuzh it up. Well, as much as I used to zhuzh it up, I mean. But I do have an example of that version, so if you want to check out that short, you can. And what else was I gonna say? Even though I'm doing 3 days, I don't want to put too much spice. I don't want to make it too intricate because it's supposed to stay in the fridge for some time, you know, up to 3 days. So the less you add, the less the chance of it like tasting funky after a couple of days. You know what I mean? So it does look a little bit like bland and stuff, at least to me. But that was just that. I'll let you continue the video. Can you guys believe this is the exact same day? This is sweet enough. So it doesn't matter. I just wanted to voice over this. This is like a perfect representation of Montreal weather. It started to rain again. So guys, another realistic video, still on the no sugar, but whenever I really can't do it anymore, I take plain Greek yogurt and I drizzle some honey and then I add bananas. It doesn't really do the trick, kind of like a ice cream with white chocolate, but it scratches some sort of itch without it being processed sugar. And then the only other meal that I didn't show you guys me making, well now I'm showing you guys, but it's the Caesar salads. I was just too tired to film the whole thing, but yeah, that's the third meal of the day, kind of like I have it maybe for lunch or with dinner. And yeah, I appreciate you for watching and I'll see you in the next video.
Perfect. Hey, have a good day. Y'all can keep that trash too. Thank you.